All right, here we go. So how to rent your property. If you have a property here in Asheville, Hendersonville, this is going to be semi-market specific, but how do you rent it quickly? So we have a couple of rental properties here in the area. And so we have properties here in Asheville and in Hendersonville. We have one out in the Haywood, Canton area. And a lot of what we do is kind of like lower end houses, if you will, like mobile homes. So no, we're not doing any of those like super nice houses. It's all just kind of traditional housing. And we have a program that we use that manages all of our property, and that helps us get the property syndicated and gets us out into like Hotpad, Zillow, Trulia, etc. Then that's really nice. But this conversation is, if you don't have a program, if you're not working with a property management company, how do you rent your property and how do you rent it quickly? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get some pictures that you can use, and you're going to post it. Any site that you're going to list your property on is going to want good pictures, and that's going to catch any tenant's eyes. They're going to be like, oh, that's a really nice living room, that's a nice bathroom, that's a nice yard, etc. The other thing is, once you have that, something that would be a useful tip is create like a folder in Google Drive, create a folder for all the pictures, and then you create a Google Drive document, and then you just outline to the best of your ability in detail what your expectations are of what somebody's going to be moving in and what the benefits are of the property. So for instance, hey, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that's 1,500 square feet. It has a tiled bathroom, has a shower in one bathroom, has a tub in the other, and it has a fenced-in yard, double pane windows. It has a heat pump or what type of furnace it has, etc. And you want to create a situation where the tenant or prospective tenant who's going to be living in your property can look at the pictures, follow it up and read the text below it, and have a really good idea of what sort of property you're offering. This will help you create a good expectation of what somebody's going to look at when they see it in person. So that'd be number one. Number two, choose 3 sites minimum that you're going to spend the time and go through the process of listing the property. So do it on Craigslist, for instance, Zillow, and maybe like Hotpads or something. There's a lot of different ones. I think Zillow and Craigslist for us are probably where we have the highest traction, but I know Hotpads can also, depending what the property is and kind of where it's at, can also be a really good option. And then go through everything and fill out all the forms on it best as possible. Obviously with Craigslist, you just copy and paste everything that's in that Word document and you put it into your Craigslist ad. So that's number one. Number two, the third thing that we would recommend is go ahead and make sure you put a for rent sign in the yard, put a for rent sign in the corner. Let people know on your social media networks, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, let people know that you have a property for rent, and then that way it kind of spreads the word a little bit. Right now in Asheville, at least, almost everybody knows of somebody who's in the process of moving or might be moving, and putting it out on Facebook, you just never know who might see your post, who might share it, etc. And that's a really good way of generating just a little bit of word of mouth. The other thing that's good about that is typically you're going to have a better tenant pool, or somebody who's going to be looking at your house that you're going to feel more comfortable with because somebody knows them, so you already have a built-in reference if it comes from a referral within inside of your social network. So be vocal about the fact that you have a property for rent. Hope these tips helped. And check out our website, AshevilleCashBuyers.com. We have a couple of other different blogs up there. We're going to be doing some more of these videos. So comment below. Let me know what you think, what tip you're going to be using moving forward. And maybe there's a tip that I didn't mention that you like a lot. Let us know what that is. Have a good one, y'all.